Perfection delivered on schedule. It was my pleasure to serve.
Hello, welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic. This is tOR, or Kazoro. I'm always going to mess that up. And we're here at the base of the volcano plateau thing, just like we discussed previously. Just had to kill a couple of guys to get inside. I just took the southern route here because I figured I'd head up to the northern area soon enough. Alright, what's in here? Talk to Sergeant Cacho.
Sergeant Enlicker reporting in, sir. We've received little resistance so far.
Sergeant Cacho reporting in, sir. You got here just in time for the fighting. These here are your unit. Straight on to the audience chamber. We'll fan out to intercept reinforcements.
Carry on, sergeants.
Right, taking point.
Sir, now that they're gone, do you seriously expect them to be allies?
They've shown us no ill will so far.
Of course, they conceal it until the time is right. I know Captain Biron from the old days when his unit took me prisoner. He likes the ambush, mind you.
I see where this is going, and I don't want to hear it.
Look, I just wanted to warn you to be careful, all right? There's not many of us left. I'll go keep an eye on that sergeant. You take the boys here.
Okay. So watch out for an ambush from the Imperials. We got one field medic running with us. And we do have to take out a certain number of these enemies for the bonus. But only the pirates count. And you pretty much have to take out everybody to get the bonus. Man. Well, Doc. Heal me up. I've got 2 healers, and none of them wants to heal me. You know what? Screw that.
Don't make me fight alone.
You don't make me fight alone. Very good. At least now I'm getting healed. Don't know what it was before, but I wasn't getting healed. I know for a fact that taking out all of the enemies will get you the bonus. And I also know that I really don't care about the bonus. So I'm going to be sneaking through where I can. You could cause problems. Wandering strong enemy. Take him out of range of this next group. There would have been 10 more had I stopped by at everything. But anyway, the Master Sav is here. And this is actually the same mission as the Imperial mission, now that I think about it.
Isn't this a surprise? The Republic and Imperials all bound together. What's wrong? Getting cold? Need to share body heat?
I'm sure you mean that in a positive light.
Your humor masks fear. Fear that one day people will realize they need neither Empire nor Republic. And your death is one more step on the road to pure liberation.
Really? Not a chance to convince them otherwise? I thought I was given a chance to let him live as the Empire. I don't remember that. Huh. Interesting.
That's the room, gentlemen. Take the turrets and secure the perimeter.
All units, find an Imperial. Reinforce their positions with small arms. Move out. This is the time. Don't let them dig in.
There's no need to escalate this.
Escalate? They're gonna have a clear field of fire on us.
Catch out. I've just received word from Captain Biron. He's got new orders.
You'll find them quite ready for them, Imperial.
He said to clear out the fortress once it's secured. It's too large for us to hold. Is something wrong?
The Sergeant thought now's the time when you'd spring your nefarious trap.
Hey, that's a good idea. We'd have the field of fire and everything. Of course, if I did so, I'd go back to my outpost and the captain would have me hanged. Sure as lucky as these things go.
Great. Tell your captain that he's dead on about the fortress size. We'll be out of here as soon as all the rooms are searched.
Alright. So getting back out of here and returning to Lieutenant Carroll is just a quick travel away. And actually, now that I think about it, Doc is at least level 10. So let's switch to Kira.
Miss me.
Because long term, I want Kira to be my companion. Just as soon as I get enough kills with everybody else. So having lots of influence with her will help out. Yeah, influence grants presence, and presence improves your companion's combat effectiveness. That's what we're going for. That was actually our strategy from the beginning, because there was a presence boost. Where is it? Here? No. Here. Plus 10 presence bonus on all characters. That's actually what we're trying to shoot for right now. And there's actually another one right here. Grants plus 100 presence bonus to all characters. That's why tOR was human. So, there you go. Just a little bit of reasoning behind the order that I did stuff.
I heard about the situation over the comm. Master Sav is dead and half the Brotherhood tried to flee by jumping off the cliff. A well-executed plan. Of course, the irony is that with the Brotherhood gone, we'll be free to focus our tactics on one another.
What would you suggest, Lieutenant? 24-hour truce as we return to our outposts?
I could grant that when it involves my men. I cannot, of course, speak for others. What do you think?
If you ever need to defect, you know who to call.
A fine compliment. But after today's negotiations, I will likely be watched carefully.
Yes, you risk much by coming here, Captain. If only more Imperials were like you.
Be careful what you wish for, Lieutenant.
Well, the day's not over yet, and already you brought about the end of the Hailstorm Brotherhood. There's a bigger war out there on the ice, and for once, the Imperials aren't the worst of it.
Just point me to where I can help. I'm getting used to the cold.
Admiral Revold commands the Republic fleet on Hoth, from the surface no less. He's fighting tooth and nail with the White Maw leaders every day. You can do for him what you did for us. The White Maw could be a thing of the past, and we would all sleep easier.
Alright. How's the belt look? Again, it's an 88. I'll wait for the next level. One above 88, and then I'll start grabbing them all. I believe that speaking to Liha Nerez will point us in the general direction of the next quest hub, if I'm not mistaken. So, now's the time when we're going to take the long way around and just talk a little bit as I travel over here. We're actually going to run the Terror Brigade there and then head to the next outpost. And this is all right after we get some map unlocks on our way. Oh gosh, territorial tauntauns. They'll actually try and attack me. Alright, got that. Yeah, now the next best thing is to get over to the next area. Okay, if some of you haven't caught on yet, my regular upload rate on YouTube is a daily upload on whichever character I consider my main, and currently that's this character, Kazoro. Try and upload that daily at 9 AM. And I also have another upload Tuesdays and Saturdays at noon for whichever quest I consider my off. And I actually have two currently that I'm working on as off questing. One of them is tOR, working on the post chapter 3 interlude stuff. But you know, I'm working on actually finding a group that'll work for the Can Under Siege flashpoint. And so when I can't find that, or it's the wrong time because I want to do it during the Rat Ghoul event for reasons I've specified earlier, then I'm actually starting on my new character. So there's your upload rates. For those of you watching on Twitch, I'm actually trying to get a little bit ahead, just to stay ahead for the holidays. Because I like to stay ahead, just in case. So I upload 2 videos a day, which means on Tuesdays and Saturdays I'm, breaking even. I need to head back this way. On Tuesdays and Saturdays I'm breaking even, and on all the other days I'm getting about a day ahead. So that'll put me about 5 days ahead every week. No, half that. 2.5 days ahead every week. Which means it'd take me about 3 weeks to get 1 week ahead. And I don't mean to stay ahead. So, alright, this area right here, the wreck of the Ambria's Fury, this will have significance later on. This is part of a quest that you need to run to get a companion called HK. You have to look for one of the parts here, and this guy might be, yeah, that guy is looking for the part. That's what the animation looks like. Okay, we appear to have made it more or less safely. So now we're going to clear the first trial, the Bloodstalker. Oh, I need to switch back to Doc.
Call if you need me.
I only had her out for conversations. Still need to get 200 kills with Doc, and then I still need a bunch of kills with the ship droid, so that'll take a while. Let's sneak in, because I don't care to fight everything around here. I wonder what's just out here. Huh, no idea. But I'm heading in here for the mission. There's the button. Alright, this is one of the heroic quests that we picked up, so let's read some of the lore. A group of ex-Mandalorian thrill seekers called the Terror Brigade has captured Imperial Moff. They've offered to turn them off over to the Republic, but only if someone can survive their onslaught. Lieutenant Kalia has asked you to brave the Terror Brigade's onslaught. Survive the first trial of the Terror Brigade's onslaught in the Lake Algid holdout. Okay. So we just have to survive the first onslaught, which is the Bloodstalker. Alright, the Bloodstalker is that boss right there. And be warned, he may have a few ads. But we should be able to handle this, as long as we're careful about things. Get my burns going. Merciless Slash, get that countdown going. Use my things. And just fill with Slash when I have nothing else to do. Okay, yeah, we're doing just fine. It's just gonna take a little while. We've got 4 of our Merciless Slash stacked up now. This guy doesn't even have any knockback stuff. Not bad. Notice my cycle. I just try and keep my burns going and keep Merciless Slash on cooldown when possible. My filler is the Slash, and since I'm always using Force Melt and Zealous Slash here, Zealous Strike, I always have enough focus. It's a pretty good cycle. Alright, what did I get there? A defense thing. I need those. I don't need a defense implant. Oh gosh, the little things are worse than the big things. Okay, so second trial is Madak Gaiden. So that's... Oh gosh. Keep me alive. Dang it, Doc. Dang it, Doc. Keep me alive. Those little ferocious skells hit pretty hard. That was not fun. Let's sneak past this next group, shall we? And past this group. Get far enough that they don't see me. Oh gosh. A champion. More difficult to heal. Well, you suck. And all I need to do is get past you. The battle would last more than 20 seconds, so I'm just gonna wait for force camouflage again. Because I really don't feel like dealing with all the ads. Immunity to the rat ghoul plague. That doesn't help me though. Oh, please last long enough. Oh, good. Just barely. Hit it a little early. Alright, so this next group has a bunch of actual Terror Brigade members. No, time to heal me, Doc. Alright. So the next boss should be right in there. Madak gated. There should just be one more. I forget where, it's like in one of the corners here, and it's a Wampa. Don't ask me why a Wampa is the third trial when it's a humanoid for the second trial. Oh, you have knockbacks. Well, you're no fun. You also have spinning strikes. Oh, knockback again, you suck. Okay, we got 3 of my merciless slashes stacked up. You are a horrible human being when you do that. And there's all 4 of my merciless slashes stacked up. You interrupted my... You keep interrupting me. You naughty, naughty boy. Okay, spinning strikes isn't that bad. If I miss it, I'm fine. Okay. You want to use Zealous Strike on cooldown even if you have lots of focus because of the debuff that it gives, the beatdown. You live for that beat down. That makes him take more damage. Yes, the force stasis is not as useful for bosses. Right after your knockback, huh? So I can get the whole thing off. Hey, get the cauterized burn. Where's the cauterized burn? There it is. Goodness. What does this give me? Melee and range defense by 10%. That's what I was really going for. It also increases movement speed. And I have the proficiency that I get it without requiring centering. So that's nice. There are other buffs to it. I think they're all down here. Purges movement impairing effects. I hear that that's a really important thing to have with the new content with 4.0, because some of those guys in the soloing areas actually have a lot of roots and stuff. So you want to have more things that'll, like you want to have your resolute stun breaker and then also have other things that'll break you out. Blade Blitz. Wonder what Blade Blitz is. I don't personally remember it. Alright, we have to get back to that far corner there. Sneaking past this group. Okay. If we go straight through there, then we just have to head south. There's only a couple of guys here. Strike that 3 guys. And an ad. Shoot. You are horrible. I'm getting there. Sorry, Doc. Alright, now we got that debuff on. Now our blade strikes will actually do more damage to him. Yeah, that debuff from Zealous Strike does not spread. So you want to make sure that you use Zealous Strike on your largest 2 opponents. Because there's just enough time to keep it up on 2. Not just 1. Oh man. Get through another pack of these things. Alright. Ujoku. Yeah, you're a joke. Ha ha ha. Alright. Let's... He probably has some knockback, so I'm going to try and face him here against the Durasteel wall. Well, he has some knockdown. We'll see about knockback. Oh. I can affect him with force stasis. Sorry, I wanted to keep my burns up. I thought it was slightly more important than getting my number 2 on Merciless Slash. Wow, I can use Transcendence like all the time. What's the cooldown? It's only 30 seconds? Dang. I like that. There's the final trial. Okay. Back out to the overworld. We want to get there. Quickest way to get there is to quick travel here to Outpost Zench or whatever that is. Senth. And then just to take the taxi. So that is what we're going to do.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
While we do that, oh, we're about out of time. So, thanks for watching. Next time I will be right here just in this screen in the Starship Graveyard area, where we will talk to a bunch of people and see what we can discover about the Starship Graveyard. So again, thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.